Welcome to another episode of Lunch with the Shark. Join us as we dive deep into discussions about business, accounting, and finance to help you build a business that thrives. Now sit back and have a bite with your host, the Shark CFO, Vidal Espinosa.
Well, hello, good afternoon. Welcome to a new edition of Lunch with the Shark. I am your host, Vidal, the Shark CFO Espinosa, and I am really happy to be with you on this Monday afternoon. And we have, I was just told that today it's our 200th episode. 200th episode. That's a lot of episodes. That's a lot of shit that I've said over the course of the year. Damn, that's a lot. I don't know where I get all this shit from, but it's not shit. I'm just being very sarcastic right now. This is something that it's really, really, really interesting because we did not plan it, or at least I did not plan it. And first of all, I want to say I'm sorry for not being live with you last Thursday and Friday. I was a little bit under the weather. No, it's nothing to be concerned. It's not COVID. Thank God, knock on wood. Yes, I'm knocking on wood. And I was a little bit under the weather, but also we were not even here. We actually took a couple of days off, and life goes on, right? And we took our whole family to the Magic Kingdom for their Christmas present. They were a little bit apprehensive at first, but once we were there, everybody was like super happy. Everybody was taking care of all of us. We were sort of in a bubble. And it is what it is. We took some time off. I was not feeling it on Thursday and Friday. I was just, as I said, tell you, the weather changes, and I actually had a flu shot last week. So everything combined. But today we're celebrating our 200th episode. I want to thank Hernan and James from the Business Bros because of them, we started this on a consistent basis, day after day, just to be out there, just to give you information that we think is valuable, information that helps us actually understand what we're doing for you, for our clients, for our friends, in our firm, in our businesses, because actually the best way to do something is to teach it. At every single seminar that we've been to, they actually follow the premise that you need to learn it, you need to write it as if you were going to teach it. And then you teach it, so you study what you're teaching and you learn more and more and more. Every seminar that Tony Robbins gives, he starts by saying, write everything down as if you were going to teach it. And believe it, most of the stuff that you write down, that you study for, as if you were going to teach it, it gets in your head, embedded, over 85% of it. So I do this. Yes, I pull stuff out of my sleeve and things like that. Yes, really. Jose Luis, cheers. Cheers to you too, friend. I want to do a little plug here. Dude, the crumbles that your wives sent my mom, they were the best ever. People, follow Crumbles TJ. If you live in Tijuana, the region, order them. They are to die for. My mom finished almost by herself the apple crumble. And I almost finished by myself the banana crumble. They're delicious. So going back to my topic is that write it down, teach it, learn, study as if you're really were going to give a seminar, a class about whatever you do. Okay? So, in that set, this week, we're going to talk about something that I just said. Really, it's all about up here. It's mindset. Oh my God, it's so complicated to be doing a live broadcast every single day. Mindset. Oh my God, there's so much complications on opening a business. Mindset. Oh my God, I don't know how to do this. It's going to be very complicated to learn how to do this recipe. Mindset. Everything is a mindset. If you are in the right set of mindset, everything is possible. Everything is achievable. There's a shitload of quotes out there that encourage you. They don't work. Those quotes, really, they don't work. Because unless you are in the proper state of mind and you really want to achieve whatever you want to do, it's all up here. It's mindset. Mindset. Let's start by defining what mindset. And according to Google and the dictionary, Webster's dictionary, I trust Webster's dictionary. I don't trust much Google. Mindset, it's actually a noun, and it's the established set of attitudes held by someone. The established set of attitudes held by someone. Now let's go to defining or understanding the business mindset. Business mindset. Every single entrepreneur, every single top 500 Fortune companies, they started somewhere. Okay, and we've talked about this. We've mentioned this. I think it was a week, 2 weeks ago when we were talking about budgeting. Is like, why do you want to budget for 1 year? Why do you want to budget for 12 months? I don't think Apple thought that they were just going to be in business for 12 months. Why would you? I don't think Tesla thought that they were going to be in the space industry, launching rockets into space just for 1 year, and they created a budget. Oh, let's just collect $100 million for seed capital for 1 year of worth of financials. Really? If you're going to invest $100 million plus, and they present you a financial or projection for 12 months, run. Because their vision, it's this narrow. Their mindset, it's this narrow. Okay? So why would you? Mindset in business comes in different forms and shapes. But the first thing, it's you need to not be afraid. You need not to be afraid. And where can we see if we're afraid of not? It's just the idea of saying that, oh, I'm planning. Whenever I get this, I'm going to open my business. Whenever I do this, I'm going to open my business. Whenever I hit the jackpot, I'm going to open the business. Okay, whenever you hit the jackpot, you're going to open a business. Are you actually buying lottery tickets? No, because first I need to get money. So when are you going to open your business? There's no mindset there. So do you ever wonder why some people have the ability to bounce from success to success without failure? To be clear, no one has that ability. No one. But it actually can seem like to be. Oh my God, everybody's having success. Look, I'm actually going to tell you a story that I just read that I did not know about this actress from The Devil Wears Prada. What's his name? Miranda. Meryl Streep. Actually, Meryl Streep, her story, it's very, very interesting. And at this point, you'll see that, or you think that, oh my God, it's Meryl Streep. She was just like casted for every single movie, and she did not suffer, and she blah, 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 blah. Well, that's not true. Actually, Meryl Streep started it off Broadway, and Robert De Niro, listen to this, okay? And this is, I didn't know that. Robert De Niro went to that play, saw her, and he said, you know what? She has talent. We are going to help her. He was already Robert De Niro. I think it was like in 1980s or 1970s, something like that. Meryl Streep was married, and her husband had just been diagnosed with cancer. And Robert De Niro did not know this. And he said, you know what? I'm going to help you. And you and your husband are going to be part of our next movie. He went to the producers and said, if you do not give them the role to Meryl Streep and her husband, I quit. You don't have me for the movie. Well, being him, Robert De Niro, they hired him. Meryl Streep's husband got really sick. And the producers said, you know what? We can't have you anymore in the production because your insurance, it's really expensive. They were fired, or they were let go. Robert De Niro put up $500,000 to cover Meryl Streep's husband's insurance. And now her story, it's history. She was there. She was present. She was in the proper mindset. She was not able to bounce from success to success to success to success to success to success. Exactly, Jose Luis. The movie was The Deer Hunter with her husband. That is right. So that's the story about that movie. Robert De Niro paid $500,000 from his salary just to have Meryl Streep be part of that movie and launch her career. So nobody goes from success to success. It's success, failure, 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 success, failure, success, failure, failure, success, success, success. There's no proper formula. It's all about right mindset. Imagine if Julia Roberts, Meryl Streep would have said, you know what, that's it. I'm sorry, I'm not going to go into the movie anymore because you guys fire me and fire my husband, blah, 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 blah. Imagine what would have happened to Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep would not have been nominated for an Oscar for that movie. And the rest is history. Really, she gave all her best. It was a success, failure, failure, success in the same movie. Does that make sense? Are you like that? Or are you done whenever there's a big pebble, a big rock, a hole in the road to success? Oh my God, I'm sorry, Dad. Do you know what? The employee did not show up. I'm shutting down the business. Fuck that. Oh, you know what? I have the check bounced from the client. I'm done. That's it. No, you know what? The problem is with all the clients. They're not paying me. So you know what? It's too much hassle. I'm closing shop. Is that the proper mindset? Oh my God. The vendors are calling me to collect. You know what? I'm not going to pay them. It doesn't work like that. Mindset for business, the definition is a way of thinking that enables you to uncover and see problems as opportunities, and then turn those opportunities into a business. It is an understanding that everything around us is the result of something having an idea and then executing it. Yeah. Every single problem in business, it's an opportunity. Every single problem. Trust me, it just happened to me. We prepared a tax solution for a client of ours. We presented it to him 2 months ago, right? We're going to save him close to $2 million over the course of 5 years in taxes, right? And we actually presented the proposal. We then went to lunch, and in lunch, he said, you know what? I'm scared about creating this structure because it actually moves part of my assets offshore into a foreign country, into a foreign trust. And I said, why? Like, I wanted it to investigate because the whole structure was based out of that for protection purposes. And he said, you know what? I used to be a professional poker player in the United States. And the United States actually froze every single poker player because those companies were set in Asia. And they actually froze every single account for those poker players. And I'm like, holy shit. And whole proposal was based off that strategy. So what did I do? Instead of saying, holy shit, I'm done, and he's going to have to pay $2 million in the next 5 years of taxes, we went and created that problem into an opportunity. And what did I do? I researched, I investigated, I studied the tax code, and we found a solution for him that now we're going to save him over $3 million in the course of 5 years onshore in the United States. That created an opportunity. Now, whoever is afraid of going offshore, I have a solution in the United States that will help us mitigate our tax implications, our tax liabilities, legally, based on the tax code. So that, to me, that's mindset. It created an opportunity. There's also a lot of memes around there like, oh, if you get a pound of lemons, what do? Lemonade? Well, no, I will harvest the seeds, get more lemons, blah, 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 blah. Open your vision. If you sell windows, what else? I can sell I can sell blinds, I can sell solar protectors, I can sell repairs, I can sell maintenance, I can sell cleaning for the windows, opportunity, it's everything that you can make out of every single problem. Every business has problems, and every client that buys in your business has issues. What did I do with that proposal, with that offer that I just submitted to the client? I said, you know what? Based on what you said, we listened. Here's the solution for you with less risk that is in the United States, not offshore. And it was more expensive. Not because of the amount that I was going to save him, but because I am covering a fear that he has. Period. There's an opportunity. And then there's actually a cost to implement that strategy. That's an opportunity. So here are some of hacks that will dramatically improve your business mindset. The first and foremost is believe in yourself and your business. You have to be resilient and able to continue building what you believe is the next best thing. Things you build will often not succeed, but ultimately, those losses will add up to a win based on what you've learned. Okay? Learn, first of all, to listen and to see. How many times do you think McDonald's had to test their Big Mac sauce? How many times do you think Krispy Kreme donuts had to be prepared before they got the perfect formula for their donuts? How many times do you think KFC, the Colonel Sanders, had to prepare his fried chicken until he got it the perfect formula? He learned. 2, think 3 steps ahead. I follow my guts. I actually don't play chess. But if you haven't seen this series in Netflix, what I don't remember the name. I forgot. I'm really bad with names. I'm sorry. Um, I actually visualize everything as if I was playing chess. 3, 4, 5 moves ahead in my mind. Like my mind, I go out, like I have a third dimension experience or whatever, and I start seeing everything from above, and I start seeing all the moves, and I move my pieces ahead of time, and sometimes I already know what people are going to ask me. Quinn's Gambit, that's a great series again, okay? And I see like I don't know why, maybe because of the years of experience. I don't know why, but I know ahead of time what some clients are going to ask me, what things are going to happen, how to move the pieces. So think 3 steps ahead. Even if it seems like something would benefit me in the now, it might not benefit me in the long run. It's also part of planning. Number 3, do the hardest things first. The hardest things is usually the thing you should be going after. Yes. Chances are nobody else is, or at least very few people are. Personally, I feel comfortable and even thrive when I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Trust me. Sometimes I have no freaking idea what the fuck I'm doing. Yes, it's scary. But believe me, once I achieve it, success. It might take me 5, 6, 7, 8 days, not years, not months, okay? Days at the most, but I achieve it. And in the time, I write down everything. It's a process. It's like the scientists do, right? They write everything down, research and development. But if you do it yourself, things that scare you, things that scare you, things that are complicated, hard things, okay? The rest is a piece of cake, like Crumbles TJ. They're super good. 4, think big and small. You have to learn to think big and small. You have to go in the same direction with same day-to-day decisions as well as big actions. Once you are on your way, you will mostly have to occupy yourself with little things, which can be tedious. Nevertheless, you are the one who has to do them. There's no other option. There's no other option. When you are creating or planning for your business, think small and think big. Small, 12 months. Big, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. Your legacy. 5, create your own. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, dude. Like Bill Gates, he has very good luck. Really. Oh my God. Carlos Slim, he has really good luck. His compadre was Carlos Salinas. He has the same initials. Really. Oh my God. I don't know whoever it was. Oh my God, Walt Disney had very good luck because why? Because why? Oh, my neighbor, he's doing great, amazing. He has good luck because he married into, and he might be like, no, he has good luck. No, you create your own luck. Lucky people are necessarily getting more advantages than other people. The universe doesn't favor them, but they're putting themselves out there more. They're creating more connections that could lead to other stuff. That is really how I interpret luck. Creating more of a mathematically probability that you aren't going to get what you want. Are you out there? Are you just sitting in your office chair hoping praying to the gods, praying to every god that you believe, and thinking like, oh my God, I hope I get another sale today. Marketing doesn't work. No. I'm just going to get marketing that my daughter, she knows how to use this chingadera, like the cell phone, and I'm gonna give her my Facebook account, and she can manage it. Really? You think that? Oh, because I am not married well, and my family is not wealthy. He's lucky. He's just sitting down doing nothing. He's playing golf every single day. He's playing golf every single day with different people. With different people. Just think about that. Are you creating your own luck? Oh, that's not for me. Well, number 6, give, 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 and I can exponentiate it to whatever you want. Here's a tip that I want to share with you. Nobody told us we had to wait to do anything. We just put our ideas out there, which was really a huge game changer. I have always found that oversharing pays off in readership. Hence, I don't save my best tips for myself. Do you know what I do? I'm sharing them with you. I'm sharing them everywhere. I give you my tips. I give you what I do. I give you what I know. Most successful people, if not all successful people out there, are willing to give and give and give and give and give and give. Not in charitable contributions or opening foundations, not that way. Writing books, posting social media, knowledge. Give mentorships, give consulting, become somebody's mentor, become somebody's advisor. And even if you don't know it, remember what I said, even if you don't know it, research, investigate, and give. Number 7, the growth mindset. If you believe somehow you are set to a certain capability and level of accomplishment, then you've never achieved anything more. However, if you believe you can get better and do other things, that growth mindset will enable you to accomplish more. Are you personally developing yourself? Or are you just like, oh, I already went to school and that's all I need to know and that's it? Oh yeah, whatever they taught us in school, whatever they taught me in university, whatever they taught me at my master's, that's great, that's amazing. But what after? Are you personally developing yourself? Are you helping yourself be a different person, growing? Even if it's just by you, there's tons of resources out there, free resources out there that will help you grow. Okay? Even if you think that you are a square or maybe a round circle, yeah, even if you think that, this circle can expand. Okay? And you can become as big as you want. The path to unpredictability. I had known I wanted to start a company since ever. I've always wanted it to become an entrepreneur. I've always wanted it to be on my own. And I even had fights with my mom. Even though we grew up at an entrepreneur household, my mom has always been very very cautious and very afraid, yes, very afraid of uncertainty. She's driven by uncertainty, right? She hates the unknown. And in her mother-ish way of protecting us, she always wanted it for all of us. And mind you, her three sons, we all have our own businesses or our own practices, and we don't work for anyone. And she was like, Vidal, you have to work at an accounting firm. You have to have an employment. You have to be an employee. That was her mindset. Okay? We never, ever. And I remember having fights with her saying, you know what? I'm never going to work for no one. I'm always going to be my own boss. It was a hard decision to look for a job because I never wanted it for a job. And it was part of the curriculum in university. So I actually had to work for an accounting firm, one of the big top four, because one of my professors said, if you don't work for me, you flunked it. You flunked the class, pretty much. So I had to do it. But it was easy to see how I could be making more money working for bigger, more establishing my company. And then I drew a line to compare stability and predictability or unpredictability. Guess which one I chose? Number 9, create a mission worth spending your life on. Shit, this is a big one. I have confidence about myself as a human being. Just appreciate that whatever you're at, you are a whole and complete human being with everything you possibly need to be successful. You deserve to achieve, and you deserve the fruits of your labor. Tony Robbins teaches us this. Every single freaking morning, you need to go through a mantra. You are who you are, and you can always grow better. Today's a great day. Nothing is going to make you have a lousy, crappy day. And if you believe that, nothing really will make you be a crappy day. Every loss, even if you lose half of your clients in one day, it's only based on your mission. You let it harm you. Fine. Let those 50% of your clients walk away. They weren't meant for you, or they weren't meant for me. The other 50, they are the ones I want to keep. Just think like that. That's actually part of mindset. Number 10, today your business will never be worse than it is today. Let's just follow the example of 50% of your clients walking away. You know what? You are going to have 75% more time. And let me tell you why. Because those 50% of clients are probably taking 80 or 90% of your time that you can actually devote to the 50% clients that are staying with you. I think we count our achievements too soon. Some people think they will be rich in the first day their website is on, or their program goes live, or the first day that they open the doors. There is a much better perspective. The first day that your website is up, it will look the worst that is ever going to look. It's the worst product offering you'll ever have, because you will keep improving it from there on. Every single day would be better. My one of my mantras is best year ever, best day ever. You can ask all my friends that I send a birthday message, and I always wish them that this year would be their best year ever. Because even if you won the lottery the previous year, this year is going to be better than last year. Today, it's going to be better than yesterday, and so forth. Just have that mindset, embed it in your head. Everything will be better than it was. Number 11, and I'm going to finish today with this one. Don't struggle with failure. There is a difference between failure and your struggle with failure. You do not have to struggle with failure. Guess what? That's a choice on your part. If you accept the fact that the person who failed the most wins, you can also accept that putting good effort into something that fails, it's a key part of your job. That's a belief that if you fail, that's it. You're done. You're worth it. You're worthless. You're not worth anything. Every time I have an issue, a problem, a failure, it's a learning experience that makes me better. It actually creates wealth. Personally. Yes, personally. And sometimes in cases, monetary wealth. Because maybe I stopped the bleeding, maybe I generated more revenue, maybe I reduced the expense, something. But it actually is not, I am not allowing it to suffer from that failure, to struggle with the loss of 1, 2, 3, 4 clients. Mind you, I've not lost 2, 3, 4 clients, but it's not a struggle. The thing here is that you need to understand that nothing in business, nothing in life should be personal. Whenever you understand that, and or when you understand that it's not personal, it's just business, that shit is gonna fall off like nothing. It's not going to be failure. Failure, it's only going to be failure if you do not learn from it. If you do not utilize your business mindset to convert a negative into a positive. A quote falls here perfectly. As our Mexican president said, como anillo al dedo. Change your expectations for appreciations. If you lose a client, holy shit, I'm gonna lose $1,000 a month. See it as a blessing in disguise. Maybe it was taking you a lot of time. Maybe you weren't even happy, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of things that you can interpret it as. It gives you more time to look for a better client, a higher client, offer more value to your current clients. That's an opportunity. That's not a failure. That's a increase in wealth. Okay? So, it's been a very interesting show. It's been a very interesting lunch with the shark because we are talking about mindset all this week, leading us into 2021. I personally think that we all need to change or adjust or tune in our mindset. I'm going to end up today's show with a quote from one of my favorite persons in the world, Walt Disney. And he said, they want to get started. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. I would interpret this to either you shit or get off the pot. It's been great seeing you today. Have a good afternoon. Bon appetit. Ciao.
Thank you for listening to Lunch with the Shark. If you would like to set up a consultation with the Shark CFO, Vidal Espinosa, visit his website www.invictus-advisors.com and don't forget to subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and LinkedIn.